I'm back online.
Why are people confused because it says this on the score sheet?
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah, that's why they thought it was a game.
Okay, because I queued up, I thought I queued up my 10-year-old's game against the Patriots.
Oh, that's so
So
funny.
I must
you
have been
probably
logged
put it-
into the wrong
you probably
account.
put it, yeah.
Whoops.
But if I think you're all fine. Yeah, it's not updated.
I'm probably broadcasting to the wrong team.
But that's why the link works.
Right, because it's
Yes,
probably
they
on the
can't find
10
it, but it's probably
U's,
on that site.
the 10 U's YouTube page. All right, I'm actually gonna. Is it Oliver that ran into him? All right, 25 seconds into the second period. I was messing with the camera, so I didn't really see what happened other than looked like Oliver, looked like a rush on Annette. Oliver, I think, collided with Braden, and they broke down. Braden's shaking his hand, maybe. What's that? The new link is not working? It takes like a minute to sync up, so. Flip from Daniel right to Dylan though. Drew gets the red line, dumps it in. Nassau coming back the other way, 2-on-1 developing here. Flynn backs up. Hard shot, Braden tested early. Second effort is turned away by the defense. Drew skates through, has some room to move down the side, holds, shot deflected off a player, almost came back to the back, off the backboards, but one touch, second effort, now ends up on a Nassau stick. Daniel's there, steers him to the boards. They chip it around. Flynn back to get it. Flynn holds along the boards. Nassau has numbers here, 3-on-3. Flynn working down low. One player, Collins in to help. They give it around to the point. Misplayed though. Charlie's gonna run. Charlie has it. Sets his feet. Holds in the corner. Works the puck. Leaves it back behind for Colin. Colin fakes. Goes behind. Gives to Charlie. Goalie, I think, got a paddle on that. Broke up that pass. Nassau coming back the other way, just shoots it in deep. At least one player goes to the bench on the offensive near change. All fed around to Charlie, not quite there though. Jasper has to turn away from pressure. Now it's rimmed around past Charlie. Charlie out to the point, player steps up, moves that down behind. Braden is there to hold on the post. Little conversation down there. I think they were discombobulated, missing their assignments. Teddy knifes it back into the corner. Oliver's there. Oliver plays it around, but there's nobody over there. Now Nassau sends it around, has the Caps chasing at this point. Hard shot right in the slot. Nobody picked him up. Braden makes a save. Teddy fights around, wins the puck, plays it over to Charlie. Charlie reaches for it and wins the puck. Now he chips it into the zone, goes for a change. Nassau turns back this way. Teddy on the back check. Knifed away by Oliver. Nassau clears it out. Colin gets a stick on it though, breaks up their D-to-D pass. Colin chases him behind. Nassau just elevates. Oliver's there, chops down the bouncing puck. Nassau skates in to get it. Spun around a little bit on the stick check, no call. Jasper takes over, has Colin up ahead, plays it off the boards. Colin's looking, has Teddy coming with him. Collins sets. Saucer pass right on the backhand for Teddy. Goalie way out of position. Teddy just can't get the pass over there in front. Reagan tries to just force it through the crease. Colin and Teddy were there, played back around to Reagan. Reagan tries to spin it in front, but the net was in his way. Nassau moves, plays it off the wall. Oliver steps up, plays it back in. Reagan just takes over. Oh, these boards. Puck just gets tied up, sent all the way down. Icing as Daniel is back. So the other problem with being on the wrong feed is the highlights that Josh does are not going to sync up. So it's too complicated. Reagan got in the way of that one. Daniel back to get it, bumps it around one man. Nassau gets it back though, tied up. Daniel regroups, 3 Nassau players behind. Kai steps up to help. Nassau cycles behind, tried to chip it in front. Braden sets up, bouncing puck in front. Nassau thinks about going to the point. Now they just feed it. Little tricky shot. Missed the net though. Reagan, hard pass back over to Kieran. Kieran over the line, on sides with Chase. Chase goes to the net, high flying puck. Bounces behind, Chase is there. Chase wins the puck back for a second. Nassau stays with it though and chips it out. Hard pass across to their man, intercepted by Kieran. They just have to dump it. Jasper loses an edge, goes into the, and then Drew gets dumped after Jasper loses an edge and goes into the boards. Kieran finds the puck, chips it off the boards. Jasper takes over, dumps it deep. Oliver tries to give his man a shove. Oliver's there. Oliver chips back into the feet of Teddy, who is a little bit spun around off of gloves in the bench. Whistled down as it hit the players. Luckily, they're going to keep it in the zone here. Nassau wins it out. Tried to just clear it, but Colin was there. Colin to Kieran. Kieran holds. Little misdirection. Tried a quick shot. Didn't work out. Colin's trying to get it. Oh, it does. Dylan. Dylan, point blank. Looking for the puck. Caught up in feet behind the net. Colin wins it back in the corner. Has Oliver behind. Sorry, that was Oliver the whole time, not Dylan. Teddy takes over. Teddy's looking with Kieran. Oh, Oliver bangs on it near post. Oliver down on a knee. Takes a couple pushes to the face. Plays it back to Jasper. Jasper moves right back to Oliver. Oliver holds. Sees Teddy on the backside. Kieran didn't know he was there. And Teddy's going for a hook, apparently. Got a little too much, I guess, on the stick lift. All right, Nassau's going to get a power play here. Their players don't even realize it. Oh, no. It was a hook on Teddy. They still have 2 men in the box. I'm not entirely sure. All right, seeing 4-on-4 for 16 seconds. I guess I missed that they actually called a penalty previously. I don't know if that was Jasper or... all discombobulated this morning. Drew pushes the puck away from his man, turns back the other way, chips it up ahead, drifts on Charlie's stick. Nassau, D to D. Now they're going to go up a man for about a minute as Teddy sits. Chopped ahead to the middle. Daniel's backing up. Knifed away though, never got a shot. Nassau turns around, comes out to the point. Shot comes in, knocked down in front. Shot was blocked. Stepped up, held in. His team is leaving though. They didn't realize it was held in. They all cleared out. Just flipped towards the goal and Braden holds on. 41 seconds left in the penalty kill here. Pushed aside, Kai's there. Kai back into the mix. Oh, upended. Ref was clearing out, didn't see anything. Oh, sent through the middle. Chopped at. Active sticks there. Nassau's trying to win it back. Player, lots of movement here. Gets pushed out of the zone. Try to get it back to him, back to the point. Kieran's there to turn it away. Now they go back to the point. Waits. Shuffles it down into the corner. Kai clearing out his man. Lots of active sticks down in the way. Back to even. Teddy activated into the play. Oh, passed in front. Kai ties up his man. Reagan tries to chip it away. Braden sees the puck. That was messy. Guy, we got Jasper. Air players going. Looks like we're gonna have 5-on-5 hockey. Not sure if there were misconducts or kind of what was assessed here. Nope, it is 5-on-4. So Caps ended up taking an extra one there. Despite the punches to the head. Cleared out, up into the netting. 7:18 left in the second. Nassau tries to take it out, they do. Gives back to the point, holds at the blue line. Bouncing puck, punched ahead by Oliver. Loses it, Oliver takes it right back. Picks it off the stick, gives to Colin. Colin's moving, 1-on-2. Moves to the front. Oh, tries to put it through under the pads. Colin steps up, bumps his man. Moving in. Daniel knifes it away as their player turns. Cleared, but not out. Their player moves. Was backdoor, no deflection there, luckily. Feeds it back behind, ends up on Drew's stick. Drew shoots it into the bench. A little too high on that clear out. Teddy, Kieran, Charlie, and Flynn. Kieran swings at it, but didn't get much puck. Teddy continues to battle along the boards. Fed back out to the point. Shot, backside. Too hot to handle. He has to go chase it. Oh, beats Braden. Low. Wide open in the slot.
Right, Cats, get that!
11 seconds left on the power play there. All right, so Jasper out of the box, Kai still in. Still has time counting down on the clock, but we're at 5-5. Jasper in. They say Teddy was offsides. All right, still anyone's game here. They shoot it in. No icing here. Oliver chips it for Teddy. Teddy stays with it, tied up in feet. Oliver finds it, but loses it a little too far in front of him. Chips it ahead for Charlie. Charlie, one touch for Kieran. Didn't connect on that, though. Jasper's just going to push through his man. Kieran's in. Jasper winds up. His shot misses, though. Clearing attempt, didn't go. Kieran gets in the way of the second attempt. Charlie runs it down in the corner, wins the puck, curls, switches with Teddy, sees Oliver. Oliver puts it in. Oh, weak side. Teddy picks up the rebound. Good quick response. Goalie chips the puck out of the net. Almost hits the net. Hard shot up ahead. Daniel lifts the stick. Clearing attempt, comes all the way back out to D for Nassau. Nassau regroups. Couple passes. Oh, almost. Chase was inches from the line as Reagan was blazing back in. Pushed ahead, Nassau bounces off the board. Kai gets a skate on it, but puts it on Nassau's stick. Turns back around. Collins there. Collins in. Chase goes to the net. Collin holds. Takes it all the way in front. Back post. It's good. Win back to Daniel. Daniel plays it ahead to Chase. Chase, one more touch to Collin. Collin knifed away from him, but Chase is behind to pick it up. Chase run into. Puck squirts down below the net. Collin kicks it out. Reagan's there. Reagan's moving quickly. Reagan turns away from pressure. Oh, tried to get it back to Collin, but his pass just missed. A little bit of snow there. Chase curls. One stick hits off Daniel's stick. Kai now steps up. Wins the puck at the blue line. They say it's in. No, it's out. Out and back in for an offsides. Soft win back. Flynn's there. Flynn waits for a good pass. Now he gets to Oliver. Oliver holds, just dumps it in. Off the Nassau stick, though. Drew gets a stick on it here and gets it over to Dylan. Dylan, nifty little move to get a shot off. Bouncing puck, loose in front. Quick move, still loose. Couple of shots there. Oliver, Dylan, and Drew trying to whack it towards the net. Now it's taken over by Dylan for a second. Loses his angle though. Nassau wins it back. Right back around. Stood up by Flynn. Dylan's in. Plays it up ahead. Drew moving with the puck. Has Kieran coming with him. Girls back to the side. Goes into the corner and looks. Hard pass back across. Just missed Dylan. Gives to Oliver. Oliver misplayed. We got a break coming. Braden comes out to challenge. Shot goes wide. Flynn comes back, moving with the puck still. Knifed away, in feet. Played back around. Oliver was there. His pass bounces though as players were getting back. Nice stick there by Oliver as the player tried to drive through. Curls around everybody. Shot. Hard shot. Braden makes the first save. Puck is there.
Go.
Teddy in to take the draw. I don't know what they have. Mouth guards falling out. Teddy chops it ahead. Colin wins it. Feeds it over to Charlie. Charlie's moving. Colin going to the net. Charlie called his own number. Shot went high. Gives to Colin. Colin looks. Colin's shot deflects way up into the rafters. Charlie puts it down behind the net. Tries to get it on his backhand. Teddy's calling for it. Plays back behind for Colin. Too lightly though as Nassau jumped it. Plays it around Kai. Teddy was there. Took away the pass. Teddy's pass goes right to the Nassau player. Pass comes in. Two Caps players collapse. Prevent the shot. Teddy regroups to get the deflected puck. Carries over the red line. Dragged down. Continues to fight for the puck behind. Charlie's there, dogs his man. Jasper steps up, wins the puck, just walks through his man. And icing is the call. All right, 1:51 left in this pretty long second period here. Caps did some work on the scoreboard this period though. Daniel chips it behind. Kieran tries to win the puck, but Nassau takes over. Tries to kick it out. They do. Oliver paying attention, realized that they were giving it away, so he turns it back in. Played up high, chopped down by Daniel. Daniel just protects along the boards, continues to fight for it. Now Nassau wins it, and they say it's onside. Continues to fight through it. Oh, their player settled it down. Just enough to throw a shot quickly. Beats Braden on the far upper corner. Puck down, Flynn's there. Flynn with a hard pass back to Jasper. Behind him though, Jasper turns away from pressure, feeds it up to Drew. Drew in, gets it deep. Colin's there all over his man. They turn it back behind. Drew gets a bump. Dylan gets his hands up high. Oh, bouncing puck comes through. Jasper's there, puts it off the boards. Drew waits, feeds the puck through some legs, ends up back on Dylan's stick. Dylan between his own legs, turns around, tries to knife it across. Teddy protects. Teddy leaves it behind for Dylan. Dylan turns away from one man, turns away from two. Gets hit up high, gives to Colin, who chips it towards the net, but not a great shot. Drew with a couple moves, hard pass across. Flynn is there. dumps it deep and goes for a change. Jasper misplayed, loses his stick behind. Not sure what happened to his stick there. Comes back out, Braden just pokes it away. Jasper picks up his stick now. Nice play ahead for Drew. Jasper steps up, free puck, and time expires. End of 2. Shots are 23-15. Much more even than the last 2 games. Caps double the score, 4-2. Puck drop. Third period. Nassau, good win, help from the wing. Knife down, played. Teddy moves through center. Couple sticks, now he just dumps it deep. Kieran goes in to chase it. Catches the rim. Nassau turns away from pressure. Gets a good pass out to their center, moving through. Actually, it's probably their wing. Oh, Drew's clearing attempt goes off of Teddy. Right in front, cannot shoot. Now he shoots. Braden was out to defend. Couple hits from behind. Big body's bumping. Puck is still caught up in feet. Kieran makes a good pass over to Charlie. Charlie's moving through neutral ice, flips it in deep, goes for a change. Kieran in on the forecheck. Kieran gets in the way, body now chases in. Pass out ahead, they say it's on sides. Reagan, hard shot. Goalie makes the save, leaves the rebound, but no one but white jerseys there. Oliver gets a stick in there, turns the pass back. Bounces off a glove. We got white jersey streaking in. Braden is there, hangs on. Flynn moves away. Oliver flips it up the boards. Chase is there. Chase tries to knife it by. Does get it to Colin. Colin's moving. Sets his feet. Not able to be bumped off. Keeps the puck. Now it's left behind as he tries to go behind. Stepped up is Oliver. Oliver chops it in. Goes off a glove. Now they just feed it behind. Knifed away by Reagan on a good back check. Waiting. Colin gets back on sides and they just push it to the corner. Nassau trying to use a little bit of speed here. Chips it. Not past Oliver. Oliver steps up. Oliver shot just past the far post there. Goes wide. Peppered off the boards. Couple moves by Flynn. Flynn continues to work it away. Knifed over. Stepped up by Oliver. Oliver has the puck. Plays it ahead to himself. He's moving. Has Drew behind. Shoots into legs though, bounces wide. Couple players change behind. Dylan steps up. Nice job by Oliver. Got in the way of that play. Hard glasser. Flynn keeps. Flynn walks around one, around two. He's going to walk it all the way in. Backdoor. Oh, I don't know if Dylan knew that Drew was waiting backside. Really trying to get a change here. Oh, maybe it was Oliver. Nice job by Kieran to get in the way of that pass. Dylan fights for it. Couple of sticks, but Drew just couldn't get to it. Played across. Jasper. Little communication right back in. Kieran's there. Kieran has one player in front. Puck is left behind. What a shot by Dylan. Good little 3-on-2 rush there. Kieran, nice it forward, but Nassau gains the zone. Jasper back to get it. Kai crashes hard. Nassau has numbers. They all set up in. Comes around Dylan. Dylan collects the puck. Dylan feeds through. Misses this way. Jasper turns direction. Braces for the shot. Pushes his man wide. Stays on him. Comes around. Puck is left behind. Braden's going to cover. He chops it back into the corner. Kai skates with it behind. Hard back around. Almost hit a Nassau stick. Up ahead onto Colin. Colin makes some room. Going all the way to the net. Tries to leave it. Goalie's there though. Makes a good solid save. Teddy steps up on his man. Plays the puck. Gives to Charlie. Charlie holds. Charlie shoots. Goes wide. Oh, just missed. With the skate, it was Teddy. Jasper kicks it ahead onto his stick, protects, runs into Colin though, and the puck is going back the other way. Nassau holds, their shot comes in, Braden's gonna cover, he's got numbers, puts it down. Drew is there, his team was ready to get a water break. Instead, Daniel had to take it. Played in front. Colin finds it now, steps in front, left behind. Teddy's going to go with it, gets the red line, just shoots it in wide of the net. Now a couple players go to the bench. Colin steps in front of that clear, takes it in front, Reagan. His shot was blocked down. Reagan turning away, got some footwork, gives it to Daniel. Daniel looking, just tries to send it through. Shot is deflected. Off the glass though, not into the netting. Puck is still behind. Nassau's working it aside. Gets it on the boards. Their outlet pass is deflected. Flynn has it. Flynn turns away. Plays it off the boards. Colin runs into a man. Daniel turns away from pressure. Reagan steps through his man. Kieran's walking, steps in front of Chase. Chase crashes the net. Oh, Reagan was there. Reagan's shot, though, not on net. Oliver and Flynn take away the middle. Oliver plays his man into the front. Hard pass in front. Puck bounces around. Reagan wins it. Back to the point, though. They just chip it down low. Oliver works his man back behind. Back to the point. Point waits. One man crashes. Puck is down. Braden's there. A couple pokes. Colin chips it over to Kai. Kai hits the brakes behind. Now he gives it to Oliver. Oliver waits. saw Drew, comes back over to Drew, plays it hard into the boards. Second effort though, now Collins moving through center, just knifes it up the ice. Oliver has some time to make a good pass over to Kai. Kai looks up ice, feeds to Colin, steps right in front of the players changing off the bench. Colin, shot goes wide. Nassau looks, misplays the pass though. Collins in front, bumped off the puck, played up ahead to the boards. In, 2-on-2, knifed it back to the man. Oh, tough angle, hit the netting, but luckily it was the back of the net. Knifed away, holds. Drew got in there too to contest that shot. We got bodies all over the place behind the play. Ref is there. Oh, weird little shot there by Oliver. Getting these line changes more and more difficult. These guys don't want to come off the ice. Knife down. Daniel has to go back as it bounces over his stick. Plays it into the corner for Teddy. Teddy has some help. Oh, bounces off a man. Has to use a glove to get it back into a useful part of the ice. Charlie just chips it ahead to Kieran and out of the zone. Nassau back to regroup. 6:52 left. Charlie contests, but ends up on a Nassau player's stick. He plays it behind. Thank you. Player spun around as the pass was behind him in the zone. Offsides. Puck is down, chopped into the wall. Teddy contests. Ties up, plays it ahead. Nassau gets it back though. Sidesteps a few moves. Sends it blind to the middle. Charlie's there. Charlie flips it onto Kieran's stick. Kieran's in. Goes to the corner. Sets. Charlie works with him. Charlie gets out of the way. Feeds to Daniel. Daniel at the point. Deflected maybe by Teddy. Goalie follows it though. Colin wins it back to Daniel. Daniel holds. Daniel just flips it down and low. Colin's there to go get it. Colin back to Jasper. Jasper holds. Jasper shot high going over the net, but goalie gloved it. Tied up and feeding. Colin kicks it ahead onto his stick, gets a shot. Goalie with a save. Reagan contests for it. Back to Jasper. Jasper just blasts it down low. Back to Reagan. Reagan steps to the net. Couple moves, flips it back behind for Colin. Colin tries to flip it behind, gets tied up. Now Reagan takes over. Reagan moves it away from pressure. Colin, just kicked it to the backside there. Daniel stepped up to play it. Daniel coming weak side to help. Now he's in to take the puck. Behind, leaves it for him. Gets pinned. Jasper steps up though, sets his feet. Nassau pokes it away. Reagan sets, plays it behind for Daniel. Daniel steps away from one, away from two. Plays it ahead. Colin's there. Colin looks up, bounces off a player. Now it's chopped out by Jasper. Nassau has to regroup. They just feed it in. Braden plays it. This time Braden covers, and Ben was hoping that they could get a quick break as there was lots of open ice. Fed back down low. Flynn moving, plays it up ahead right onto Charlie's stick. Charlie pokes at it and uses the body to push it out. Kieran digs it out of the wall, feeds it up ahead for Teddy, who wasn't quite moving yet. Teddy intercepts the pass right back the other way. Player stepped up on him. Teddy continues to fight through. Backhander under the goalie, in. 'Chops it in. Oh, Dylan had it, but he ran into the ref. Nassau coming back the other way. 2-on-2. Cuts wide. Loses it to a player. Braden gets a hand on it. Goes wide. Flynn tips it to Kieran. Kieran had it knocked away, but right to Oliver. Oliver plays it up to Drew. Drew loses it into the boards. Can't get it deep. Nassau plays it off the boards. Right back to Flynn. Flynn looks. Has Oliver. Oliver looks up through center ice. Missed on everybody. We got an icing, though. .409 left in the game. Nassau wins it back, but not able to control it at the blue line. Play a little misdirection, coming back the other way. Quick 27, knifes it towards the front of the net. Got to protect the goalies, refs. Brings it back to the point. They just push it into the corner. Jasper in to get it. Plays it behind. Around to Reagan. Reagan plays it back. Chase is coming through with Colin. Chase just flips it around his man. Flip deep. Reagan steps up, gets a head hit. No call here. Reagan moves back behind. Colin's there. Colin backhander all the way back to Jasper. Jasper wants to shoot. He does. Hits, I think Reagan, though, didn't make it all the way through. Nassau coming back through. Jasper steps up, had it for a second, knifed around. Now players looking. Comes back around. Braden's there for the first save. Second save goes wide as it sneaks through. Chase just rims it off the glass. It's going to roll, but not on net. .252 left in the game. Win for the Caps. Daniel takes behind, fakes the misdirection, now gives to Charlie. Charlie digs it off the boards, over to the middle for Colin. Colin flips it into open ice for Teddy to go run down. Teddy holds along the boards, turns away from the man with no stick, flips a backhander through the crease. Goalie got a piece of it, though, and Nassau's coming back the other way. 2 on, nice stick there by Flynn. Knifed away. Teddy ties up his man. Kick free. Teddy on the puck. Plays it up to the boards. Now it's jumped. Collins coming through. Collins sets. Couple hands into it. Collins shakes his man off. Now tried to feed it across to Daniel. Dylan coming in. Missed his hit. Knifed away, chipped out by Flynn. Just missed Colin's stick, who was ready to go the other way. Played up ahead. Dylan's there. Dylan gets the red line. Gets it ahead, but not deep. Colin steps up, lets off, as the player turns. Drew plays it up ahead, deflects. Now Dylan gets a hit. Couple of stick checks. Players in. Puck comes loose. One player behind, holds. His shot is contested, goes wide. Flynn sidesteps the hit, moving with the puck. Still moving, has some space. We got 4-on-2 coming back the other way. Flynn comes in. Flynn, hard pass in front. Goalie gets a stick on it though, all the way to the far boards. A couple of sticks by Kieran. The player holds, his shot comes in. Braden gets a stick on it and decides to hold after what was probably a bad decision 2 times ago. All right, 59 seconds left in the game. Puck is down, kicked aside. Reagan's there. Reagan steps up, comes out of the blue line here. Nassau trying to get another attack. Offsides is the call as their player thought thought the jump was coming. Bouncing puck, just chopped in. Jasper is there as Nassau plays it back. Opts to regroup. Stepped up was Oliver. Didn't take the pet play though. Oh, what a defensive play. Off the side of the net. Kieran gives his man a shove. Puck is under the glove. We got another whistle. 29 seconds. I think Kieran might be going for the hit. I think they called him interference. Interference for Kieran. Penalty kill here to wrap up the final 29 seconds of the game. Taken away by Chase. Chase off of 1, off of 2. Reagan's moving. Chase is in with him. Oh, just out of the reach of Chase. Good little rush there. Chase sees a much bigger player. Decides it's not worth the check here. Player loses an edge, coming right back the other way. Oliver moves through, 5 seconds left. Drew is coming off the bench a little early here. Good win. Obviously much better showing than the first weekend of EJ. All right, wrapping up. Sorry for